now tuned in to your number one radio station.
This is 106.1 KALA FM. I'm your host of Midweek Musings, Evie Breitbach.
Welcome to Midweek Mysteries. My name is Evie, and if you're on the video podcast, welcome to the video podcast. If you're on the audio platform, I've linked the video version in the description so you can go check that out. This is the first time I've ever done a video element, and I'm kind of nervous. This is the first time you're seeing my face, but I do think... Oh wow, the lighting right there is... divine. I should just sit a little bit closer. Just kidding, that's an awkward angle. It's kind of nice that you'll get to see my actual facial expressions though, because it'll add another layer to the story, especially with this being Midweek Mysteries. So if you're new here, during October, we get away from our typical philosophical discussion and tackle some mysteries from around the area, and today is going to be one that we're all very familiar with. The Ghost of Ambrose Hall, which I did do a podcast on last year, but I'm going to retell it today, and I'm going to go there and get some footage for you, and we're going to see if we can't find this ghost. Before I go too much further, I should probably explain why I'm in my room, and that's simply because I'm not trying to go film this over there where it's spooky any longer than I have to, and there's going to be people around probably, and I am a little self-conscious, so, you know. Anyways, so by the way, if you haven't listened to last week's episode, you should, because spirits pushed my car across the bridge. Spoiler alert. I know the title is a question, but they did. So definitely go listen to the audio of me and my friend getting my car pushed across a bridge by a ghost. But anyways, in a few short minutes, I will be heading over to Ambrose Hall, where supposedly one or more ghosts haunt it. And I'm probably not supposed to be there because it's going to be, well, it won't be quite after dark. I don't know. I'm not really sure what the rules are, is my point. But I might have to title this video like 24 hours in Ambrose Hall to clickbait the viewers, because that's what I'm doing. Just kidding. It's going to be like 20 minutes in Ambrose Hall. But enough talk. Let's get going. I'll see you over there. Here she is in all her glory. I feel like you can't really hear me, so I'll talk a little bit more on top of the mic. But you can also hear the road. Here is what we're working with. Ambrose is the oldest building on campus, constructed in the 1800s. It's been expanded upon numerous times and in various ways. But now it is a sprawling 4-story building with minimal air conditioning, minimal heat, a faulty elevator, but it's very historical. Looks a little eerie if you ask me. Here's an angle around the side of the building. Got some nice roses up there, but don't let them fool you. Anyways, I was just getting some exterior shots before I go inside. Okay, yes, I did end up putting on a jacket because I need to be able to hold on my stuff. I have a lot of it. If you can't see, I'm like tethered with this cord. But anyways, we're gonna go inside and see if we can't find a ghost. I'm in the side entrance now. I'm gonna go up the stairs. The ghost is on the 4th floor, but when we get up there, I will tell the story and you understand why we're here. Welcome to a 4th floor classroom. had class in here actually, so eerie to see it at night. I did turn the lights on. Okay, after much struggle to try to find an angle and lighting that works in this half-lit classroom, here we are. So right off the bat, I should note that I shut the door when I came in and it immediately opened. So that definitely created a creep factor. Also, it's hot in here and I'm roasting in my jacket, but I need to wear it for the pockets. So for the people who are new here, legend has it that long ago, sometime near the beginning of the university, a priest who lived here in Ambrose Hall took his own life in his apartment on this very floor. No one knows why he took his own life. No one was present when it happened, but he hung himself in his closet. And there used to be a closed-off room on this floor, which some believed to be where the hanging took place. I'm gonna go check that out in a few minutes. But since then, many strange occurrences have happened. For one, knocks and footsteps have occurred late at night on the 4th floor. A cold chill in room 430, the smell of incense used in Catholic masses, moving lights seen from the outside. And not only does the priest still haunt Ambrose Hall, but it's said that a second spirit frequents it as well. This one of a young college girl who committed suicide in the walls of Ambrose Hall. It is said that her soul is trapped here, crying out in horror for eternity. People have become so aware of these hauntings that professional help was called in 2007. The Iowa Paranormal Advanced Research Team did an investigation of Ambrose Hall in which they picked up on an electronic voice phenomenon, or EVP, where the voice is heard saying, "There is something wrong with me." This was the voice of the young girl who committed suicide. In addition to her sorrowful voice, they saw glowing orbs floating by. There hasn't been actual, reported and factual paranormal activity since then, but it's said that if you're on the 4th floor of Ambrose Hall at night, chances are you might come across a ghost, which is me right now. I dare say that door was something. So anyways, we're gonna now leave the safety of this classroom and go check out some of the farther reaches of this floor. Came back to the empty classroom from earlier. Whoa, the way my face just lit up. That was insane. That's on lighting. I should have known to have the light in front of me. What am I? Okay, anyways. So it's pretty dark in here, but I figured this would be the best place to wait for a ghost, if anything. So I'm just gonna stake out here for a little bit and see if I can't find anything. It's officially like nighttime outside too now, so it's happening. We'll see. I don't know. Me trying to get a good angle. Why can't I ever be in the middle? Here we go. I don't know if anything's gonna happen. Wait. I felt like something just happened over this shoulder. It might be crazy. I'll have to check that out later. But the door, right away when I got here, that was enough to freak me out. I mean, come on. I do not know how vloggers do this all day. They must have it unmirrored because I can't seem to figure out which way to go. Okay, so I'm currently squatting in the grass because I'm sick of holding that camera like a vlog camera because that's not me. But anyways, we're back outside, got Ambrose Hall here, and I'm just here to kind of debrief what happened. First of all, I'm really on edge now because I just heard some squirrels running up a tree and I was like, this is it for me. So luckily did survive the squirrels. But yeah, honestly, that was not nearly as creepy as I thought it was going to be. Maybe if I went later at night, but let's be so real, that is not how my sleep schedule works. The things I do for this podcast are already enough. I don't need to also sacrifice my sleep. I'm glad you agree. Oh my god, there's somebody right there. No. Okay. So anyways, I didn't see a ghost, but again, when I go back and edit this footage, maybe I'll see something suspicious, because you never know. That's always when I notice the weird stuff, is after I go back and edit. So if I notice anything weird, I will jump on it and add another clip, but another squirrel, we're good. Not gonna die, probably. Next week I'm doing another video podcast. I'm gonna be revisiting another location I talked about last year. So think about, the possible options, and maybe the one that I said was really close to my house. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Definitely come back and check that out. I'm already terrified. I'm going to that in 2 days, and I'm not prepared. So this was like my warm-up for that. Every week is my warm-up for the next week. The first week seems like child's play now, but at the time, I was like, oh my god, a cemetery. I can't handle it. I handled it. I handled getting my car pushed across the bridge, and next week I'm going to be literally trespassing on private property, so that's cool. Anyways, if you liked that, make sure you come back next week for the last week of Midweek Mysteries, and until then, I will see you next time. Stay scared, stay alert, and I will see you next time on Midweek Mysteries.
Midweek Musings airs at 6:30 every Wednesday night on 106.1 FM in the Quad Cities area, but you can also find it on Spotify, SoundCloud, or wherever you get your podcasts.
don't know how do the vloggers do this without feeling self-conscious. I feel so stupid.